Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read for Sunday. Let's begin and pull an energy oracle card or two, and then we'll see where the reading takes us. One coming out, adjacent possibilities. It feels like this day involves thoughts of the future in regards to adjacent possibilities, hearing similar opportunities, doors to walk through potentially, but I wouldn't be surprised if this Sunday does entail one, if not multiple, accomplishments where Spirit's saying you can approach it in a multitude of ways, right? So it's up to you. Doing it your way is going to be the right way. Please remember that. They're also pushing me to add up the 4 and 2. So the number 6 being relevant for this Sunday. It feels like something is pushing you to remember that you're above a situation or you're above drama or an issue. I'm hearing you might feel it at a certain point throughout the day, if not multiple points, that you're above it all. I was getting that as I was pushed to look at this door that is above the other doors. It also feels like you're thinking about reaching for more, okay? In Spirit saying that's good, but don't let it ruin the possibilities, the positivities potentially of this Sunday, okay? And for some of which you're thinking about romance, there could be discussion of potential drama regarding romance or lack thereof, which throughout this Sunday. They're saying it's a day to steer clear of any drama and gossip, all right? It's not going to do you any justice, but it may simply not feel like a Sunday in one, if not multiple ways, or just in general. But to continue with some tarot, the Hanging Man. Okay, so pairing these together quite nicely, Spirit saying when you trust your intuition, when you think back to a recent choice, even if you haven't fully followed through with that choice yet, right? It may have just kind of solidified in your mind. You could have, of course, already followed through with it. There's no need to adjust your perspective. There's no need to change your mind. You might find that Spirit may try to push you to do so to strengthen your trust in your inner voice, your intuition. It may also feel like there's certain factors surrounding you in your external reality, whether it's people, places, or one particular place, occurrences, even objects that you just don't resonate with and feeling quite disconnected with, right? Distant from even to that extent, and Spirit saying this is not a bad thing. This might be proving to you or reminding you how much you've grown, how much you've changed, or how above it you truly are, and that not being a negative thing, being quite positive if we're being completely honest. But I'm also hearing, as I'm drawn to this other door here, jump right into it, okay? Or you may feel the need, the desire to jump right into something. There might be a push to recognize that in a smaller sense. There's certain factors of this day, whether it's accomplishments, experiences, occurrences, just jump right into it and see how it feels, how it proceeds. But if there is, say, a conversation or an occurrence or an accomplishment in that moment that you feel intuitively needs to be avoided, right? Say it's a toxic conversation or whatever the case may be, or your intuition is just telling you it's not the right time to approach or try something out, don't jump right into it, right? But this day really highlights the fact that you're feeling things quite strongly. So when you feel something is to be avoided, once again, to be acknowledged, to be dealt with, approached, go for it, right? Or hold back. Trust your intuition. It's not going to lie to you throughout this day, okay? Spirit might try to. I'm getting that quite strongly as well. I feel like you are seeing the truth in people. Now, this could be people you're thinking about and or involved with physically, wrapped up with throughout this day. So don't overthink it. Yeah, so this day reminds you to trust your intuition, but don't overthink it, right? Selectively trust the spiritual guidance coming through, but don't overthink it, because you overthinking things is going to overcomplicate what's happening within, of course, and outside of you. And there's enough complications in life, right? Let's not overdo it. Let's not add to it. and even make it happen sooner. Okay, interesting. But the Fool card in reverse, talking about how there's something that hasn't happened yet, right? It could be a change and a new beginning, the next chapter for you, whatever it is for you. I'm hearing somebody's a little bit nervous around you, and if you feel that nervousness come to be, just know that's what's taking place. Even if you're not a truly to be labeled as an empath, you're just being affected by it, or you're witnessing it, or both. But there's something you don't have yet, or you can't leap into yet, but Spirit's saying when, in due time, okay? When it's the right time, it's going to come to be. I also feel like there's just a feeling about this day that isn't truly enjoyable, if we're being completely honest. Wouldn't blame you for not wanting to claim that energy for this Sunday, but it's coming through for a reason. Could be because you're at work, or because of the feeling at home, or because of maybe a habit or two, you know, say you may find yourself overthinking, could be spiritually messed with, affected by energy. There could be more than one reason, right? But Spirit's saying you are in the driver's seat, so do your best to enjoy things to an extent, right? Knowing yourself best, knowing potentially a situation best. But the Hermit card and the King of Swords, because it feels like a Sunday where you just are being reminded that you're guiding the way for yourself. And I'm hearing as well potentially for other people, but that not being the most important factor in this reminder. It's like you need to remember that you are steering your individual ship and you have what it takes when it comes to what this entails, as far as a new start, a new beginning, a leap of faith, something to embark upon, where there's going to be many doors to open for you, choices, decisions, right? Intuition to trust. You need to recognize that you have what it takes. You've gone through what you've gone through, the ups and downs, the lefts and rights, in order to decipher, to trust, and to navigate moving forward. I'm getting two different messages. They're showing me one, as I said, left and right. When you're at a crossroad, right, whether it feels like you are throughout this day and surrounding it, or it's more so relevant for the future, this day kind of prepares you for that, or you've been prepared for that, okay, in order to make the right decision. But I'm also getting the vision of a compass. Trust your internal compass, all right, where it's guiding you where you feel led to, and what to steer clear of, and what to avoid, okay? It feels like there will be certain noise factors, energy factors throughout this day. They're saying with this, thinking about beginning again, and you could be pushed to think back to a childhood memory. Interesting. Children in general might be relevant for this day, part of it. Let's get ready to wrap this up. I'm going to keep it a little bit shorter, potentially. I say that sometimes and then I extend it. But the King of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups, a day where your passion, your strength is very much relevant, and that may come up and be important when it comes to connecting with people. Your connection to your intuition, to spirit, to your inner self, your inner voice, very much part of this day. And I feel like you may be pushed to think about past connections and lack thereof, which, for whatever reason, reasoning varying from case to case, soul to soul. But I wouldn't be surprised if you're thinking about money, even if this day doesn't involve you spending and or making money, but it could be. But I feel like it's a day where you're thinking about as well the potential for a new connection. Okay, different opportunities, different doors to walk through, different opportunities to make more money or to or invest more money. I feel like you are also thinking about an important meeting in the future entailing money in one way, shape, or form. Very interesting and random reading, but it's a day that, again, reminds you the strength of your voice within, to trust your intuition, and to navigate moving forward with the utmost confidence because you have what it takes. Beautiful. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Sunday, and I'll definitely see you next time.